One thing connects us all, our desire to change this world. Contest chat, friends, anybody who is not the president of a country, we soon realize we really don't have the power to change it. Do you remember being a teenager? We used to dream that we could transform the universe, change everything around us. But then we grew out of our dreams. We could not even find inspiration in our own self. It all started in 1998. I was just turning 16, bubbling with dreams. I had to finish school, get into that university that I wanted to. Then I would get a job. If that happens, my mother would find me a girl. But then my dreams came crashing that day when I was diagnosed with a chronic spinal condition. I had to undergo surgery and I could not go out of my house for 2 years. It was as if life stopped. I was always in pain and I blamed everything and everybody around me for my own state. I was bitter. My mother wanted to fix my situation. She hired me a piano teacher. Can you believe it? Somebody told her music fixes pain, but that was listening music, not playing. I was hopeless in playing piano, but I learned hope from my piano teacher. My piano teacher had suffered paralysis and could not use one of his hands. But that did not stop him from pursuing his dream of teaching piano. He was always calm. Once I just asked him, how can you be so calm? Are you not upset about your life? My piano teacher smiled at me and said, well, I still have one more hand. That one phrase just impacted me. It changed the way I was looking at things. Life is not about what you cannot do. It's about what you can. I worked hard at home. I managed to still get to that university. In that university, I learned a beautiful lesson. With my friends, we were all going to a hill close by. I've never been to the top of the hill because it's a difficult climb. That day, my friends convinced me, no, you can do it today. We started climbing up the hill. 5 minutes, I was still pumped up. 10 minutes, I was getting a little tired. 15 minutes, I was done. I just told my friends, guys, you carry on, I cannot do this anymore. Do you know what's the best part about friends? They never listen to you. They just lifted me and started walking up the hill. The only regret I had though is I shouldn't have that heavy breakfast in the morning. With that one gestures, my friends proved that I could do the climb. We all give up in life at times. We all give up that we could not do something. That is why you have friends and family who could help you in those situations. My dad was my best friend. He was a friend, philosopher, and everything in between. Me and my dad used to have these beautiful conversations about life. At the end of the conversation, my dad would look at me and say, you talk a lot. Just like your mother. But my dad was my first audience. Of course, he had been listening to my mother for 30 years. My dad was a hardworking man. He never took a vacation in his life so that his kids could have a better life. Once I told my dad, Dad, once I get a job, I'm going to take you to that vacation. I got into my job and I forgot all about it. My dream of taking my dad for that vacation came shattered when my brother called me on that fateful day. Dad had met with an accident and he did not survive. I was devastated, feeling guilty. When I took that flight home to attend my dad's funeral, I was burning with guilt. I was in pain. I was crying uncontrollably. Then suddenly I felt a hand behind my shoulder. I looked up. I saw a hair hostess with her kind eyes and a beautiful smile, telling as if everything is going to be okay. She kept a glass of water which I did not ask for, but I needed it badly. And she just walked away. With that one smile, she made me realize my dad may not be here, but I am still in this beautiful world with amazing people. When I was lost, with one phrase, my piano teacher saved me. When I gave up on life, with one gesture, my friends elevated me. When I was in sorrow, a stranger with a smile comforted me. They all showed me how, with simple acts of kindness, you could change somebody's life. Changing the world, making the world a better place, starts from one. Everyone. When I started this journey in Toastmasters, I was just sharing my story with strangers. But today, I feel elevated by those strangers and in some case, inspiring them. With one act of kindness, you could change everything. With one word of support, you could transform somebody's life. My piano teacher transformed people's life with just one hand. Friends, most of us still have two. We all have the power to change the world around us. We all have the potential to transform the universe. The question is, are we willing to do it? The question is, are we willing to lead a life that's not just about us, but everything around us?